Hi guys, welcome to Awesome Neighbor and Dorky Dad. Today we're going to be making beds for like dolls and stuff. So yeah, and also go check out our other video, the flashlight video.
So the challenge that we had, Ava has her LOL dolls that she likes to play with and use her creativity. And she wanted to go out and go buy a bunch of furniture and stuff, but we really didn't want to spend the money on that. And so we became creative. We put on our maker mindset hats and we started creating. So show them some examples of what we built here.
We built a one bed for the mom. The mom is upstairs. And then we built a bunk bed.
As you can see, this is the single bed that we built. Nice little frame using jumbo popsicle sticks, and then Ava took some foam pads and she made perfect little pillows for her dolls. And then we needed more space, so we made a bunk bed as well. And so we've got the sheets on, and so the LOL dolls lay in there nice and perfect, just like so they can sleep in their bedroom.
Not too big, not too small, not too wide.
We're going to show you how to go about making these here today. And so what we're going to need is we're going to need a hot glue gun, which I've got over here warming up.
Because I don't want to get bit by it.
We're going to need our popsicle sticks. I'm going to move these beds out of the way here.
Jumbos.
So we're using jumbo. You could use regular sized popsicle sticks. This might take a few more to actually get the dimensions that you need, but these work out just fine.
Got some scissors that I used last year.
We're just using some nice shears here that make for cutting out the popsicle sticks really easy. We're going to need a marker to mark our dimensions, and then a ruler of some sort. And we have that here on our pads already to be used, but a regular ruler would work out just fine. So what we're going to do first is we need to go forth and we're going to make this single bed here. And so based on our prior measurements, we know that we're going to go in here, we're going 3 inches across, 3 inches wide, 4 inches long. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're going to start with 4 of these jumbo popsicle sticks. And we're going to cut them 4 inches long, and then we're going to put them together 3 inches across by cutting out some different sizes, just like so. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So while I'm doing this, Ava's actually going to be working on making the bedding and the sheets. So when we get the bed made, we can get it all decorated and looking good.
Yep, like this pillow.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make my measurements of 4 inches. Each of these squares is actually 4 inches here, so I can go ahead and mark these accordingly. And let me move the camera so you can get a better angle here.
Now I'm using some Elmo's glue so I don't get whatever, like bit by the hot glue gun, I believe you will.
So you can see I've gone through here and made my cuts, so this is going to be 4 inches. It doesn't have to be super precise and exact. So once I got that, I have my template. So I know that I need 4 of these. So I'm just going to line these guys up as opposed to measuring each time to speed up the process. I'm just going to go through and just cut it right along the edge. Go ahead. So what are you making, Ava, while I'm cutting?
I'm making an orange one because this is going to be for the basketball player.
An orange what?
This orange pillow.
Oh, orange pillow. Okay. So you're making the pillows right now.
Yep. And this is not. I just gotta hold it down for a while, let's say. Really have to use this school glue. Now I have to use this school glue. Why am I using so
So we're
much?
trying some different glue. Ava had a bad incident with the hot glue. She burned herself, so she's trying to find others. So as I go through here, you can see I'm measuring, just making sure that I'm about 3 inches across. You'll notice that I'm nice and flush on the one side, and I might be off just a little bit over here. And I can go through and trim those up, but actually what I'm going to be doing now is cutting a 3-inch piece because I only want the bed to be about 3 inches. So I'm actually going to go through here and just kind of mark right where these posts are going to be.
Work with me, glue.
And I'm going to cut these now. And this is how I'm going to hold these pieces together. Yes, there's more elaborate designs, but this is a way that works out really well. And I can see it. I put my hot glue. It's going to hold those together. It's going to make it nice and square and flush.
Do this, I don't know which way to put on it, and it's kind of not working.
Good jam.
We're struggling here.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah. I love this girl. This is the one that I like the most out of all the one I have, out of all the LL dolls I have.
So let's do this. Let's just maybe.
And this is the basketball one.
Does the popsicle stick fit in here? You could just get some, dab it on, and spread it that way.
Okay.
So we'll be creative in our solutions here.
We're being creative, guys.
Make sure you keep over here so you can see.
Once and forever, we're being creative.
So we're going to go ahead and cut this here. And then what we're going to do is we are going, actually you need to get some hot glue right on here. So I'm going to try to get these as straight, as smooth as I can. And once I've got that, a little bit of hot glue across. Hold these guys in place.
I'm gonna hold this guy in place.
You could put spacing between this if you want to. That's up to you. Just like anything that you make, you can make it your own style. It doesn't have to look just like ours. This is just
You can do whatever you want.
how we want to make it. So we got that there, and we're going to add one more there to the top.
And I'm cutting stuff right now.
Okay, so the next part, while we got this is the base of our bed, and this is almost pretty much ready to go. We're going to go ahead and create the legs. And so what we're going to do here is these are approximately just about 1.5 inches on the back side of the bed for the bedpost. And then these legs here are 1 inch. So we're going to cut 2 1-inch pieces and then 2 1.5-inch pieces. And like I said, you can adjust these to the size that you want. So I'm going to grab some more sticks here.
Because I'm using some of the sticks. I used to. One is to spread, because I need to spread this. Because I'm using another one. Where's my orange? Okay. So while this is drying, I'm making some pillows. I'm making a pink pillow right now. This is the back. I did it for this one. Have you guys
Sometimes it
ever
helps
seen
to,
Harry Potter?
Trim these up. I've seen Harry Potter.
Because I have seen Harry Potter.
You like Harry Potter?
Yes, I love it.
If you like Harry Potter, let us know in the comment. Who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
What's her name again?
Hermione.
Hermione.
Yeah.
I love Hermione. The one movie I think we watched at here, because we also watched one in Florida, when she turned into a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Her face turned into a cat at the school.
Okay, so back to our LOL dolls. Now what we're going to be
Yes.
doing here is we're going to add the legs to the bed here. So I'm just going to, on these pieces, starting here, right kind of in the middle of it, I'm just going to put a dab of glue across. And I'm actually going to do this on both of these 1-inch pieces. So the bed's going to be about 1/2 inch off the ground. And I'm going to place these. This is where this mat's really helpful, 3 inches across. And then I'm just going to stick these guys right down there. Just like so, and kind of hold it in place. And we can always kind of size these up here in a little bit, make sure that it's nice and flush. But I'm just going to hold. And while that's going on, earlier I said we're going to do 2-inch pieces for the headboard. it's actually 1.5 inches. So that's what I was doing earlier, was trimming off just that 1/2 inch. So the headboard isn't like super obviously way big. So I'm gonna let this dry. Then we're gonna do the same process over here for the headboards. About a 1/2 inch off the ground.
And this right here, this is for the bed. You're gonna be putting, it's gonna be like what goes on the bed, like
The
on
sheet?
the bed. Yeah, like the sheet. I'm forgetting everything today.
With the ground. If one happens to wobble or be loose, you can always just kind of trim it up with your shears in small little pieces. But in this case, we're in pretty good shape right here. So our next step now is to create the footboard and the headboard. So we're just going to add these pieces across. It's going to strengthen it and just kind of make it look a little bit nicer. You could add an extra piece on the back if you wanted to as well. And maybe we'll do that for this one here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut then the 3 inches, a 3-inch piece, 3-inch piece, and kind of see how that looks.
Yeah. So now back to me. I just did the yellow, so now I'm gonna do some orange. Cause she has some orange on her. I'm kind of copying off all of the colors she has on her. But yeah, I got one sparkly doll, and this is it. She's the only sparkly doll I have, but that's okay. Like, I got all of these from Christmas. I ain't ready. Havana, una, na. We're singing some songs right now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And once we got that, there's the bed and it dries. We can just kind of get the excess glue off. If we needed to, this would be the point in the time where if you wanted to paint, you could paint. What we're actually going to do and what we actually recommend is then gluing down pieces of foam paper on the board. It kind of acts like the permanent bed sheet, as we had here. That way that doesn't fall off. And then you can always cut. In this case, we added a little bit of hot glue at the end, so the blanket or the sheet's always on, and you can open and close that with the dowel. Once again, not required by any means, but we'll go ahead and add the bottom sheet for this bed on, and then
Almost done, Dad. This is gonna be the extra small one. Said, how you doing, Dad? Your name's Coffee Chuck.
Is this the bowl? Ready to add a little bit of glue to here.
Yeah. Said, I'm not doing the hot glue if you ever use hot glue. I'll tell you. Let me think. My hot glue gun, I have burnt myself 3 times. On my leg, in the same spots. No, actually 4 times. It's got on my finger too. So actually 3 times. 2 on my fingers and 2 on my legs. Which was the worst thing ever. It was not fun.
So we're going to let her pillow dry. That white glue is going to take a little bit of time to dry. So we're going to let that sit there and dry. And this is our bed. And then once that dry, we'll come back and show you how to finish it all and how it works in our LOL house.